Yo, what's up? Me? Hello? I'm loud? I'm not yelling. My shit just works better. You gotta turn me down a little. First net. Hold on a second. Alrighty. What's up? Ooh, I think we're looking at a dump here, man. I think we're looking at a dump here, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this is an ugly ass 15-minute candles. Tiny. Anyways, Sunday, 6 p.m. right here. The, good night. Thank you. Right there. Come on, Archie. Bro, I just petted the shit out of you, man. You got to give me a break here, dude. You got some liquidity there. All right. Cool. Alrighty, cool. So those lines are. Oh man, I did that all on the wrong chart, dude. Right there. Right there. You got some fucking shit going on right there. And right here. Yo, what up? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Look at that right there. All right, I'm starting to stream. Thanks for listening and answering. Hello? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, what do we got going on here? Check out some QQQs. QQ wicking down, pushing pivot point. Going there. Yes, it's pumping back up to main trend. Can you hear me, guys? Hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. We got some major news today at 9:45. That's useless. I would not try that today. Yeah. So for the week, looks like Thursday we have final GDP. That's going to be big, and then core price index on Friday. So not a lot. A lot of medium folder news. All right, yeah, look at we're getting some nice ranging action going on already. And how big are these ranges? Only 80 ticks right now. Getting squeezed. I think it's about to drop and come bounce into. Well, what have I got set right now? 45s or twos? I got 2 hours set. And 2 hours and 15 minutes. What I have turned on right now. Um, oh, boom. Definitely waiting for an order break today, I think, because I've already scalped $400 trade copied, and there's no reason to give it back. None at all. Good morning, Sabrina. What's up? Did you? That's good. That is real good. Miller, what is going on? They trying to trap. They just trap some buyers and sellers. Yep. Look at this. Look at this. There's people in here. What are you talking about? I usually don't get on right at 9:30. So that's why. They'll come. They'll be here. It getting on right at 9:30. You know, you see things, you're like, ooh, look at that. And then it ends up, kicking you in the ass that you took the trade. You know. Yep. Yep. That is right. I think I got my thing set up right. Say something real quick.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. Sweet. I got me a new mic from Elgato and the Wave XLR thing. So now I have like this little mixer program thing where I can put all of the different sounds in its own little group.
Oh, really?
Yep. I was using the Blue Yeti. I don't know. I just could never get it to sound right. Especially in like videos. Sometimes it's just pain in the ass. This is a lot easier. It was a pain in the ass.
Of sell volume coming in, and they're still pushing the price up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking huge sell volume.
Yeah. Yep. Big news in like 7 minutes. So The 45 and the 2 are aligned right here. It's starting to get interesting. Crazy dogs. Starting to become decent size. Little pushes here. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I like it. If we could get something, that's something right there. Is it gonna hold yeah. We're just sitting in here inside the orb, man. We got a high of 291 and 230 is the low. And we bounced off a 2 hour and a 45 for that low. And I've got some 2 hours marked here and here. These are some key levels marked off. And big news in 1 minute. 1 minute for the news. Got to be careful here. Really liking these line break candles. I like them a lot. I like them a whole lot. Look at that 15-minute candle right there. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Got our 4-hour on ES, and it is just a pushing. QQQ is stealing liquidity to push. That's what it looks like is going on here. The news is out, and it looks like we're going to get a push up, possibly. Stealing liquidity right now. Just took these highs, though. Bouncing off. 45 broke free from the 2, and it's bouncing down. See that, Mr. Miller?
I see the news didn't do shit yet.
It wicked it. It went to 300 to 260, 270s, 30 points up and down. It's still kind of crazy though.
Sounds like you have a echo in your mic already.
I have an echo in my mic.
Yep.
And
When somebody talks to you, you can hear it back. That sounds better.
is it still up? Am I good?
Yep, you're good now.
All right. Thanks. Yeah, look at that. Here we go. Gonna push to the top. Push all the way up to here. Break even here. Come on. Get all the way up there. There you go. There's 40 ticks. See if we can't get ourselves another little pullback here and snap up to 313. It looks like that's what's happening here. I'm not going to trust it though. I want to get through it and kind of get a little bit down, a little pullback from it, and then get into another long and punch through. See, look at that right there. See, you don't want to be buying into these levels. You want to see what happens when it gets to it and make a decision. That's how I look at it anyways. Yep. Look at that. Kind of nice though. So we broke the orb and we're retesting it right now. Kind of want to see a deep retracement before we get into another long, because I know that they're going to come sweep this 945 zone. I'll be right back. I am back in. It looks like we broke through that key level. That's good news. We should keep pushing. Long from here. QQQ busted through a pivot. It's bouncing off to FLB. And might go straight to that pivot up there. That'd be awesome. Well, it's already hit 2 pivot points, honestly, because it gapped. There's a huge gap. I think there might come gap fill that QQQ. What do you think, Miller? I'm not sure, but I would come fill the gap. Gap fill.
Prices straight up.
It is just straight up though. It is just straight up. And I don't trust it though. I need to see a meaningful retracement here, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, man? We're already up at 340 tick scalps in so far. We're already up 120 ticks. I don't need to be risking stupid crap. I'm gonna wait for some good retracements here. I got to email it, earn the trade. We are waiting. It's just grinding its way up. Look at that. I'm not taking nothing like that. You know what I mean? Just a little
I'm gonna be
grind.
very, very, very careful today with this.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Everybody be very, very careful. Like the little rabbit that said on the cartoon, or the what's that? What's the hunter guy when he's hunting the rabbits? Yeah, be very careful.
Bro, you're just showing your age. That's all you're doing right now.
Oh, Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudge, yeah, that's it right there. Elmer Fudge. I couldn't think of his name for some second.
Yeah.
Yep. When you see a
Yeah.
massive move like that overnight and we're still pushing up, let me just tell you something. You got to be very, very careful when you're hunting rabbits.
You know where that short button is, don't you?
Oh, I know where the short button is, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Because they are going to, at some point today, maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. I don't know. Don't let me get anyone biased, but in the back of my mind, that's exactly what I was thinking right there.
Come on down to this zone right here. 945.
Yeah, hit that 945, see what I do.
That's what I want right there. Come on down to it.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
I'm about to slap 5 micros on this thing.
You're gonna slap 5 micros.
And let it ride all the way back up.
You really pushing. You really getting into it now, aren't you?
Why not, baby?
5 whole micros.
Yeah, 5 micros. I'm going deep, baby. Ain't no risk. Hey, there's no reason to risk profit.
No, I understand. I get it.
5 micros does not even affect the greenness for the day.
Yes, I agree.
What is if you put it at the bottom of that 45, that's a 50 tick stop loss, $125 with a 358 risk to reward, 358. $900 with a $150 risk, essentially. Not terrible.
Yeah. I like it a lot, man.
You could even go to the low of the day,
Yeah.
160, and still have it over a 2-to-1 risk to reward.
So we got our 10 a.m. zone popping up here now, but usually not that significant. The 945 and the 1030s are the ones that are usually game changers, changing price. But since this is sitting on the orb, I'm going to pay attention, you know? The 2 hour just formed right here. We got our end cap off the 2 hour. And we have been bullish ever since 945.
The June trade did work out this morning.
It did. I see.
Yeah. I will
It had a big retracement, but that was just because of the news. Most days you're not going to have this, right? This here's 945. It dumps.
it didn't take the trade until 948 anyways.
So the bot did well.
Yep, bot did well. So just so everyone is aware, I will probably start calling this trade out for the group. For the people that are in here, risk to reward, guys. If for every $1,000 your account is up, you should only be risking $100 more a trade. So if you're running a 50K account, every trade should be a $200 risk. That gives you 10 trades before you blow your account up. So
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, don't blow the account.
On that June trade, I do 5 micros. I do 150 tick stop loss. And
The June trade. June's gonna become famous.
oh yeah, for sure. Hey, I'll just be honest with you. I've taken this trade every day for the last week. And I've done very successful with it. It is a great build an account trade.
Yeah.
If you guys need a certain time when you can hop on and take a trade, and if it just doesn't happen, you go about your day. This will probably be one we start playing pretty much every single day.
Yeah, look at that.
Miller time.
Yes.
I think I might have cut out because it's like it went silent there for a minute when you began to say about calling that trade out.
Yeah.
You talking about
The
the
June
line
trade.
break, the June? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna start probably today. I didn't because of the news. I paper
Right.
traded it just to make sure it played out because of the news and stuff. But
Right.
I took it every single day last week. Had no
Hmm.
issues. 9 times out of 10, guys, this trade runs way more than 100 ticks. If you want to be greedy, you can be greedy with it. That's gonna be on you. We don't want to hear about you losing. But
Hmm.
I put my stop loss at about 150 plus on this, and then I adjust it accordingly because it does go into drawdown.
Hmm.
It is just what it is. But I've had 6 trades with it so far, and every single one has gotten me 100 ticks.
Okay.
Hell
So,
yeah.
like I said, I'm doing it on 5 micros right now. I'm building some accounts up with it that I didn't want to risk, and it's $250 a day right now. Those accounts are up almost $2,000. So
Nice.
yeah, can't complain there.
Awesome.
And
Okay.
then once I hit a certain profit goal with them, like I said, so for every $1,000 you make, we risk $100 more, right? So, once I hit 3 or 4 grand, then I will probably size up to about 7 contracts on this,
Okay.
and that'll give me, let's see here, what's 7 give me? 7 gives me 350 a day per account.
Hmm.
So
Hell yeah.
Okay. And the 250 a day, what is that? That would be
that's 5
for a
micros.
pass. That's 12. Well, that would be what, 12? 12, actually 12 trades to pass a 50K, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
like I said, you could once you make a little bit of money, if you feel you want to size up a little bit, or we can, as this progresses and as I feel this trade out. So this one today, I was a little delayed on the paper entry. So 305 was when I took it. It went 120 ticks. The one the other day where it said it lost, it went 140 ticks. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you can always do a scale out plan with an auto break even at 100 ticks. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So sell 3 at 100 ticks, and when it hits 110 or 120, it goes break even at 100. So
Right. Okay.
I'll probably build an ATM for it this week, see how it works, and then once I trade it a couple days, I'll share it with everyone.
So the last trade Friday, did it run up first and then come back, or was it
Yep.
down and then up?
No, I did.
Uh, it went negative probably, I don't know, 20 or 30 ticks. It went 140 ticks, but the actual bot never closed. And then it dumped,
Mm,
and then the bot said it closed. But if you were running an ATM strategy, it went
you would
100,
have.
it went
Right.
140 ticks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here is the dump to
And
the
today
zone.
it shows that trade won. That was the first trade I've ever seen that bot lose. And um, me and Cowboy both looked at it, and today it says it won. So
Mm-hmm.
that's just the difference in data overnight.
Right. Right. And like you say, when you have the ATM proper, because I did take the trade Friday, I didn't get the full amount, but I trailed. I always, that's
Listen, guys,
so.
it's not a bad
So
Well,
I
thing
you're
once you.
sniffed.
using
Hmm.
trailing drawdowns accounts, aren't you?
Hmm.
Yeah, you
Yes.
better trail.
Well, a few of them. Yeah.
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 It's not a bad thing once you get 50 or 60 ticks to smack break even, on the
Hmm.
trade. Then you're no risk. I mean,
Right.
Well, if you have an unrealized trailing drawdown account, you better just trail it. And until you
Yeah.
get your buffer and
The buffer.
your plus hit where it becomes static, you better just trail all the
Mhm.
trades.
Right.
Today would have
Even on these trade copies, you should be trailing, guys. If you have an unrealized account, you need to trade. You need to trail the trades. You need to, and just lock in profits until you get your buffers hit. And especially if you're on a live unrealized trailing drawdown account, most of them do become that until you hit a buffer. And when you hit your buffer, each account has they tell you on each account, but once you hit your buffer plus whatever $100 or whatever they say, it becomes static, right? So once you get to that point, it doesn't matter anymore. So, but you need to trail if you have one of those accounts. Definitely.
Our goal is to make you guys money, but we can't do it if you're risking too much every trade.
I feel like this is still going to keep coming down to this 945 zone here.
Bro, I zoom out and all I see is zones all the way down. It's like terrifying.
I know. It is. Zone after zone after zone after zone. Where did my... Yep, see, look. It's the same way up, though.
Yeah, you're not lying. I don't know. If it ain't A++ at this point, I ain't taking it.
Nah, I'm already up. There's no
I
point.
know everyone's green for the day right now.
Still got a problem with Tiz, Ramps, and Boundless's accounts. They're not trade copying if you're on the stream. Discord, guys. I don't know what's going on. On my end, it's on. I don't know. This is why I preach VPSs. VPSs. You don't have to worry about it. Nah, I don't trust this one. Sure. Mr. Morton. Oh. Heck yeah. That's good. Boom, boom. Heck yeah. Hit the profit limits right away. Are we gonna do anything, or is this just gonna be the typical Monday here? So we got a retracement off the 2 hour. We're breaking out of the orb again. See if we're gonna get past this range or not. I just, I don't know, man. Kind of been pushing like all night. Just came out the gate with a huge gap on the Sunday open. And we have been pushing ever since. We're over bought on 15-minute charts. 4 hours still looks bullish, but we just swept all this right here. Yes. Man, I might go back to sleep. Screw it. All right. And the beacon line on a QQQ is turned red. Look at this. That's crazy. Here's our 1030. I'm sorry, that's 1015. No. Still not as significant as 1030, but yeah. And the QQQ looks like it's about to push. This is just the new 15-minute candle liquidity right here. Let's see if we can get over. QQQ is getting rejected. They're gonna continue. Oof, see? Look at that. I saw it coming. What is going on? Heck yeah. QQQ is open. Maybe we're getting over the beacon line here on QQQ. Maybe he was going to close. Looking for a close over the beacon. Oh, getting shut down. Look at NQ dropping. Oh, maybe not. And QQQ, it closes in 2 seconds over the beacon line. Are we going to continue bullish here? Oh, baby, go. Possibly. Still can't get over this range here. Still waiting. We are still waiting. Yep. So many people are getting crap. So need to get a break and retest of this right here to confirm this is really going. So there's our break. Right. Now can we get a retest? Come on, give us a retest. Going up to that pivot, that point up there, but we got to get a way to get in. Right? Right. This could be it right here. But I don't like how this is turning red already. So I'm not going to take this if it jumps back, unless we get a big boner candle shoving through. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Here, we're starting to see some action now. 386.50 would end up being my target on this. It's struggling now. It's struggling pretty bad.
Bro, they're dirty.
Yeah, they're dirty as fuck right now. It's struggling, man. I'm not interested any longer. I've got to see some clear shit.
Dude, I had a limit order sitting there at 266.
Did you?
Yeah, hell yeah. 50 tick risk to reward for it just hit my TP too.
Oh,
It would have been well, I mean, I just went to the previous high.
you said 266?
No. 266 was a limit order.
I'm saying you've been riding this out since 266?
It never got hit, bro.
Oh, okay.
It
Man,
never came down.
266 is way the hell down here. Is that zone. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it now. But I'm saying it did hit it though, man. Way over here. It hit it at 945.
Oh, yeah. No.
This
had it
is
sitting,
this
I had
is
it sitting for the 945 zone with the that's the trade I was just talking about earlier.
yeah.
I
Dude,
was saying
they
that's a 50 tick stop loss with a 284 tick to reward. I mean, that's foolish
yeah
not to try and take that.
yeah. This is struggling. We're on the struggle bus. It's not worth entering on this.
Yep. That was a $125 stop loss with a $710 reward. That's
If it would have hit,
if it would have hit.
assholes, huh? It might still hit, man. It may come down here and sweep this and then come right back up. It is Monday. I like to play those games. What I would do is I would wait for this 1030 zone to be formed and
I
see
already
if,
removed it.
huh?
I said I removed the limit order.
Oh yeah. I'm saying this 1030 zone is gonna be the telling factor. If it's gonna hit it and bounce, or if it's gonna blow through it and come down to 945. It's gonna do one or the other, or just never come back. Here we go. We got some momentum finally here. See if we can't get a continuation out of this. I already don't like it. I already don't like it. I'm not, I can't enter that far away from zones unless like something clear happens, and that is not clear. See what I'm saying? Look at that. It just sold actually.
Oh, what a dump.
I know. I should have just, I was thinking about it, man, to be honest with you. There's 50 ticks right. Yeah, it really was. Being that far away and it started flipping like that. And so here's going to be the I'm looking for a pullback bull flag where the beacon stays green the whole time. That's what I'm looking for right now. If that doesn't happen, I'm not going to get in. It's not worth it. And see, it did happen right here, but it only went up 12 ticks, but we're under the zones, like, so you wouldn't want to be long anyways. But nope, see, look, man, they are.
I'm shutting my stuff down right now.
Why did you get screwed? Would you get into a trade?
Nope. I'm just not gonna play this. I'm green and I'm
Yeah, they're playing. Look at this. They're playing really.
I'm not, dude, I can sit here and look at the 1 minute chart and there's not a single candle without a massive wick on it. I'm just not gonna risk profit for this.
Yeah, look at this, guys. This is absolutely trash, and we're still up 120 ticks. No losses, and this is what we're trading. The first light beacon is the bomb.
If everyone is green for the day, I'm gonna suggest you just shut it down here.
Boom, boom, boom.
Or wait
Boom, boom, boom.
set alerts on some of these zones.
Yeah, yeah. 945 down here would be a good one.
If you haven't made your money, set an alert on a zone, wait for it to hit the zone, and then look for a trade. But please don't try and trade this.
No.
You're not going to win.
Just trash. I said I'm not taking a trade unless I see exactly what it is I want to see, and I'm about to show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm about to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me find an example. Here's one right here. See how See how the beacon line's green? Oh, let me put it over here. Beacon line is green, right? And then we get a pullback, and this shoves through right back up, and beacon line's green while it's doing it. It turned red right here. I might not take it because of that right there. Honestly, here's a really good example of a bearish one. So we drop, we get our pullback, and then it drops while the beacon is red and never changes. This is your entry right here. The close of this candle. Let me find a bullish one that's even better. So this one turned red too. I probably would ignore it because of it.
You guys can use those zones too as a stop loss.
Yep. Here we go. Here's perfect.
A better trade, you know, risk to reward.
Yep. So we get a pullback and then shove back up, and this stayed green the whole time. Right? I would take this one even though the candle didn't push through the beacon, just because it stayed green. Right? And then up here you get some more. You get 2 more of them.
Hey, on top of that candle, slap a go long, and then do a 2-to-1 on that candle you were just on. So whatever the risk is going down to that bottom of that zone. Nope, go to the bottom of the zone. Yep.
Yeah, it hits it.
Almost every single time. Every single time. It does. A 2-to-1.
But okay, here's another perfect. This is a perfect example of a long. So we push up, we pull back, and we push up, and the beacon never changes. It doesn't even think about changing. And here's another one right here. And if you just go for base hits and go for your 20, 40 or 40 ticks, if you're trailing or running, you can go 80 on your runner. But if you just go for the base hits, dude, most of the time these win every single time. Look at this, boom. This is in the middle of the night, right? Oh, this is 7:30 this morning. When you do it with volume, you hit your 40 ticks like instantly. That's like, it's like that. And once you build a buffer in your account and you're good with risking a little bit more, you throw 5 contracts on, that's $1,000 every single time.
Remember, guys, $100. You should only be risking
10% of your drawdown.
Yep. You should get 10 trades out of an account.
If you got them all wrong.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, that's how you should be sizing. So
10% of your drawdown.
If you're trading a 50K, you shouldn't be doing any more than 5 micro on those 40 ticks.
Look at this.
Till you build a buffer.
That just bounced off the 1030 zone right there. See that?
I'm going to be honest, bro. I'm not interested at this point.
What's QQ? QQ's running on top of the 9. Just stole some liquidity too, obviously. Boom, 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 boom. No, 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 no. Okay. Breaking away from the range. Breaking away from this range it just created too. Off of the 1030. QQQ is pumping. There's a retracement. And nope, I don't like it. Not what I want to see. Gotta be picky. Picky. The game is being patient enough to wait for this thing to do what you want it to do. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That's it. That's it. And I don't. And I just, it's not doing what I want it to do. This short is, look at this short. See, that was a euro, but we're right into this zone. So we're not in an open area. Like if we were in what I call like an open area, since this has already been pretty much mitigated, if that would have happened down here, you have all of this room down to the next zone, 120 ticks, right? There's your open area. This ain't an open area. I mean, this has been mitigated, but if we can get if we break this right here, then I would consider taking that a short like that down to this zone down here, right? That's when it starts to become high probability. But this right here, we're in the zone. No, that's not a good place to do that at all. And I'm definitely not going to short sitting on top of a 2-hour zone that is probably more than likely bouncing off of, right? Yeah. See? This is probably just a big pullback for this to continue shorting though. There ain't no telling. But we know I like the short. I like my shorts. They're fast.
Hey, brother, it's Dustin.
We can hear your phone call.
I'm wondering if I should stop by.
Hey, brother. Ooh. Ooh. Could this be the...
Cool, bro. No worries. All right, thanks.
Could this be it right here? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, well, you gotta put your head down.
I can't put my head down. Gesture.
You're cool.
Could this be it right here? $86. Oh, look at that, man. So hard to just get a decent trade anymore. Look at that. They are toying with people. Where's Daniel? Not here. Not here. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Choppity, chop, chop, chop. Okay, I can delete this because this is no longer valid. If it comes down from here, it's over. It's coming down. Coming down to 945. Actually, matter of fact, I should just wait till that happens because, but we did bounce off the, no, we haven't hit, oh yeah, we did bounce off 1030 right here, but we're cutting through it right now. So I think we are going to see some downside right down into here. There it goes. See? Got 945 over here. But we might be able to get a short in here. We also have the 1015 we need to pay attention to here. That's going to give, it hasn't been touched yet, so there's going to be a ton of liquidity sitting in there and some orders. So if it hits it, it might cause it to reject. Rejection of this 2 hour again. Hit some of these lows, got some orders. It took this low here too. We still have this low down here at the 311. It needs to do something with. I don't think this is pushing. I think this is a trap right here to get buyers to buy. Trapping into buyers, maybe. Yep. Trapping in the buyers. Yeah. I mean, I would love for this thing to start dumping. We can get into it and hold it so down to the down here 260s. That would be amazing, but it's just sitting here doing this. I'm not doing nothing. Doing nothing. It's been doing that since forever. So look at this. Doing a whole lot of nothing. Doing a whole lot of nothing. Doing a whole lot of nothing right now. I want to see it dump. There, maybe we got something now. Ooh. Ooh. You could accuse this from running sideways too. So, there's that. Get out of this range here so we can pump or dump. Just do one or the other. We're forming a new 15 underneath. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. These movements are getting kind of small. You know what I mean? Like, kind of small here. Look at the 1 minute candle again. Oh, yeah. Look at these 1 minute candles, man. Ugh. Yucky, yuck. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Yeah. Pretty ugly. Here we go. Are we going to get a break out of this range here? All right. Starting to look like a bear. I'm sorry, a bull flag on the 5 minutes here. It's starting to look pretty good. I wonder if we can actually get over it and keep. Oh man, look at what they do. What they do to us. What is that? It was looking so good to be a damn breakout, but nope. Not today. I mean, the 5 minute chart is starting to look just prime. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this 5 minute chart. Look at this right here. Still could be going. Still could try. Still could try. Still could try. Got 2 minutes on the 5 minute close. So, but that is starting to push really nice. So if this does bull flag out on the 5 and close that way, how would we get into the trade? Well, we would wait for this continuation right here. And we would buy this low and then go. That's how we would get in. Right? Right. That is the only safe method. So it's like, well, there we go. Right there. That was it right there. I'm into that. Let's see. And we're going to go break even now because we don't want to risk shit. We're already up today. There's no reason to risk monies. And we're going to try to get to 386. There we go. Keep going. Don't you retrace. Don't you retrace. Just keep on pumping. Keep on pumping. There she is. Keep on getting it. Don't you stop. Trying to get to 386-ish. Okay, I might hit close here. I'm locking that in right there because that's starting to lose steam. Locking it in. Okay. Okay, that looks good. That is looking good. Oh, it's going to come get us. I'm not moving it back. I'm going to lock in the monies. Locking in the monies. Ah, I got us. Okay, that's fine. That's another 200 bucks. But let's see if this continues so we can just scout this up. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to continue. We are wicking those. Yep, see what I'm saying? Nah. Oof. I think it's going to go, but if it's not going to be clean, I don't care. I want to just make sure we lock in our profits. And this could be a trap right here. That could be a trap. This is signifying a double top right here. And I'm not getting trapped. No, sir. No, sir. Got a message. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Man, look at these games they play. I told you, didn't I? Said, we keep getting in at the lows and selling at the highs, though, people. This is good stuff. Good stuff right here. All right. What are you going to do now, Mr. Pricey Price? Are you going to respect this? Was this your pullback to push all the way to here? I would love that. This was the pullback to push to there. That's going to be massive. That's 100 ticks. Another $500 in one contract. Oh, yeah, we're bull flagging. We're bull flagging. We're bull flagging. Come on. Bull flagging. Bull flag. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Boom, 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 boom. Let's them bull flags are getting rejected though. A lot of selling pressure. Who's gonna win, the bulls or the bears? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my Lord. Every candle gets wet. Every candle's a wiki wick. Damn, man, they're gonna range out every little push. Holy sh! Ishkabowers, dudes. What is this, man? Ranging out every push. Just the way it be sometimes. Just the way it be. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. All right, is this gonna be it? It's bull flagging. Boom, 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 boom. Off this high over here, see that right there? Come on. Would you look at that, man? Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Just look at that. Just look at that. Just look at that. Just look at that. Did they trick me here? They might have tricked me. They might have got me on this one. Stop loss is at the low. Damn, they might have got me on this one here. Yeah. I'm just gonna close this. I'm just gonna close that one. They tricked me. Maybe it'll continue down. You can recover that little lossy there. And they're they got me good. I even closed it and never hit the stop loss. Oh no, it did. It would have hit stop loss. What the low there? Okay. There's some fair, really funky shit. Really funky price action here. Funky, 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 monkey. Ooh, that was crazy. Something just pop off in the news or something. What was that? What in the world was that? That was an instant 90 tick drop. Instantaneous. Instantaneous. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, they're just playing serious games. I might just call it quits. I'm not gonna take another loss out of our profits here. It's literally just running sideways. They broke over some fib levels, broke over some zones, came and retested it, and then they're just running sideways. And then watch them pump it now. Starting to give up here. Rejections on all of these any type of momentum push is just being immediately rejected. So there's a whale or an iceberg or something soon. There's got to be something going on, but it looks like it actually might go now. Nope. See what I mean? We're getting any type of momentum is just getting shut down. Like it's just grinding slowly up, and it's not what I want to trade here. We could get some decent momentum. There it is. There's some decent momentum right there that we're missing out on now. Tried to get in along earlier, and it just wicked us out basically, and here it goes right up. Sucks. If we can't find us a decent entry in this push though. Got to get to that 60 up there, 60 ticks to the where I think it's going. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're just fucking everybody. So we have to stop trading. We're done. We're not gonna lose everything. I'm done. They're gonna just keep doing this. Trading day is over.